New beginnings have come forth. New doors have opened up. I genuinely felt led and inspired to record this video. Usually, I'm just recording shorts, but I feel led to really express the reality of new beginnings. See, it's different when you're just looking at a phone and hearing someone speak when it comes to new beginnings, being transformed by the renewing of your mind, becoming a new creation. All old things passed away, behold, all things become brand new. And people look at that from a standpoint of religion, and that has nothing to do with religion. When you go through the process of the dark night of the soul, when you overcome your emotions, your mental instabilities, when you overcome everything that is coming against you, that's power. You can't pretend that, fake that, front that, because time will always reveal what is true. It says in the word, we overcome by the word of our testimony, that we are to decree and declare the kingdom of God through the demonstration of power, the power to overcome, the power to be transformed. See, I've been tested. The city that I'm in, it is evident that there have been higher powers and forces coming against me. The word says that it's not flesh and blood, but spirits and principalities and wickedness in high places, powers and rulers, and that you must bind the strong man. When you understand the world that we live in, I have no desire to run around trying to tell some secrets or conspiracy theories or this organization, this group, these covens, this witchcraft, this sorcery. I had to record the videos that I had to record on my YouTube channel to protect myself from defamation of character and everything that was coming against me and lies spoken against my name. So that the FBI, the CIA, private investigators can look at my social media. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody commenting saying, I've heard people say, oh, you're paranoid, you're this and you're that. Man, stop playing games, bruh. We know what it is. These groups and those organizations are sworn to secrecy. They got so much above their heads that they ain't gonna say nothing because they know what can come against them. We're not playing games, man. I'm a father. I'm a father. I'm not a child. I'm not a kid. I'm not a toy. I'm not a video game to be played. Yesterday, I witnessed a grown ass man with his sons openly speaking word curses, harassing me. And I'm looking at this man, and I didn't even have to say nothing. My eyes looked at him and said, "This is how you raising your sons?" See, people think because we bear this skin color, or we operate a certain way, or we were created to function a certain way, that gives them the right to come against us. See, we're not playing no more, man, because I have a son. And I couldn't imagine my son growing up, going through the things that I've gone through. And I've had people speak things thinking that I'm not all there. Oh, best believe I'm all here. I'm not in tomorrow. I'm definitely not in the past. I am all here in this present day. This is a new beginning, man. I don't worship zodiac signs. I don't worship, all these cycles and seasons and different things, but they've been created for a purpose and a reason. So I'll pay attention. And I pay attention to how serious other people are about them. You may not be serious about full moons and new moons, but those who practice certain things are. There are people who will base their interactions towards you off of the sign that you are instead of actually having the courage to take the time to get to know you. And technology is creating such a void between people being able to genuinely connect with one another, man, that it's easy for people to develop their own judgments and perceptions of you because they don't have a courage or boldness to really genuinely connect themselves to you. Why? Because they're not being the fullness of who they really are. There are people who know that they're doing things in secret that they should not be doing. They have to put on this false image and light openly. Then they see somebody actually walking in a genuine light. And then they try to do everything they can to attack a person because they want to see, nah, that can't be really who you are. Nah, I know what we do in secret and we believe that we're better than you. So we know you're doing some foul stuff in secret. Nah, it don't work like that, buddy. It don't work like that. There is real power above and beyond anything that they can spray in the sky. There's real power above and beyond anything that they can say or do or altars that they can establish or agreements that they can come into together with. There are those of us who are really, man, in the midst of the realities of what's really going on in this earthly realm and what's really, really going on in the spirit realm. And this ain't got nothing to do with religion. I tell you that. We are in a new season, man, a new time. And we have to wake up to this reality. For my blood relatives who watch my videos, who watch my YouTube, I know what's going on. I've been knowing what's going on. But I'm loyal and committed to my path and my journey and the God that I serve. I have a personal relationship with my God and my beliefs that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It only has anything to do with someone else when there's an interaction or a connection, and then you will know me by my fruits. What I believe and who I am really has nothing to do with anybody else, unless there's a purpose in our establishment or relationship or connection. But there tends to be a lot of people behind the scenes that believe that they have rights and access to my life, control over my life, can block or hinder, destroy my life, can keep me from what rightfully belongs unto me. It's not happening. You have stolen from me. You have come against me. You have stolen time away from me being a father to my children. You have attacked me with your words. It is evident that there are higher powers and individuals and groups and organizations in high positions that have been against me, because it's impossible to have a whole city against me military style if this were not the case. But this is me speaking from the stance of knowing who I am, going through the process of the dark night of the soul, the training, psychologically on one accord. I'm not double-minded or scattered. I am in my right state of mind, my rightful state of being, emotionally mature, not because I say so, but because of what I've been through that has been the demonstration that I am that I am. This is why there have been people and organizations and groups trying to keep me from truly walking in the fullness of who I am. But I thank God, the divine powers and forces, the most high living God that created the planet, the universe, the galaxies, that created the sun and the moon and the stars, that created the very breath, the heart, the blood, the spirit, the essence, the nature, the brain, everything that I am. New beginnings have come. New doors have opened up. We overcome by the word of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb, and we are to preach the kingdom through the demonstration of power. This is about love and genuinely being able to look in the mirror at ourselves, to connect with who we really are, to genuinely love and know ourselves. People don't even understand, bro. Like, I can literally break down right now. People don't even understand how powerful that voice inside your mind. If I told you to say Dunkin' Donuts, but say it in your mind, say it in your head, you would be able to say it in your head with a voice that is just as clear and as loud as the voice that I'm using right now. And they do everything to keep you from connecting with that voice. When you hear that voice, you hear your mom's voice, your dad's voice, your boyfriend or your girlfriend's voice, your boss's voice, the actors and actresses on TV. You hear every other voice instead of the true voice that you should be truly connected with, and that's the God that created you and gave you life. And I'm not talking about no religion. I've been there and done that to the fullest. I'm cool off religion. I always say I'm a disciple. And just like people read the 48 Laws of Power, the Art of War, right? There are people that believe in the 50 Shades of Grey, but they don't believe in the Bible. You know why? Because it's not being presented in the right way. It's not being taught in the way that it was created to be presented. It's being taught from a religious control, trying to capitalize off of your traumas and emotions instead of giving you the tools and resources that are needed for you to be transformed, to become new. There ain't nobody out here on this planet that can't say that there are things that they don't like about themselves that they do not want to do. Paul says in the word of God, I do the things I don't want to do, and I don't do the things I want to do. Oh, wretched man that I am, who would deliver me from this flesh? You got men out here masturbating that know they shouldn't be doing that. You got women out here giving themselves away knowing they shouldn't be doing that because they're precious and valuable. We thinking thoughts and feeling things, doing things in secret that we know we shouldn't be doing, but we still do it. Developing addictions through drugs, habits. We got to change, man, because the world is changing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't even mean it for this to be that long. And I didn't even get on here for people to come on. So whoever that one person is, man, bless you. You're going to be blessed. I tell you that. You already blessed. It's already a done deal. But check this out, man. We're not paying attention to the signs of the time. AI, artificial intelligence, is getting ready to come in. Jobs will be lost. People will be working for scraps. Technology is getting ready to come through on levels that if men and women do not evolve, let me tell you something. A barber is more valuable than someone who works at a high-end company right now. Someone who has a higher level degree, a barber is actually more valuable than somebody who has a high-level master's degree. You know why? Because you will never trust a robot or technology to cut your hair. But all these other positions can be replaced by artificial intelligence. So while we sitting around being distracted by technology, or only trusting technology to get paid off of it, but not evolving, not reading books, not studying who we are, not understanding that at 4 p.m., that's when your kidneys releases toxins, that you should not eat food between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. because that's when your body shuts down, breaking. We don't even know who we are, bro. We don't know anything about ourselves. We know our personalities and our egos. We know what we like and what we don't like. We know who we think we are, but we don't know what we are. That's my purpose and my mission. I overcame cigarettes, tobacco, pornography, drugs, marijuana. I've been clean and sober for almost 5 years. My chemicals are balanced. The individual you see looking at you right now is the same individual in secret. I be talking to God just like this. I ain't got time to be doing no tricky, spooky, hocus pocus stuff, man. I'm behind the scenes crying and praying. The things that I've been shown in secret, what's going to happen to those who continuously do things that goes against who they truly are, bro, I'm telling you right now, you be scared straight. You would want to get yourself together. You would want to get your life right. Not because of religion or somebody trying to tell you what to do, because when you look in the mirror and you're honest with yourself, you can say, bro, I know I'm better than this. I know in the long run, this is not going to be beneficial to me. For mothers and fathers out there who have children, it says in the word, a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. I'm not just waking up and working for myself to show what I got or what I'm doing or who I think I am. I wake up every day focused on leaving a legacy to my children's children. And the greatest legacy I can leave is wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discipline, dedication, determination, principles, universal divine laws. We have to really tap in to the core of who we are. They call it the heart chakra. We have to tap into unconditional love first and foremost for ourselves. There are people who love God, but they don't love themselves. That's impossible. There are people who love other people, but don't love themselves. That's impossible. But it's impossible to not love yourself and not love God or other people. That's why the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself and love God with all that you are. It starts with first loving yourself. But if you don't know who you really are, if you don't know what you really are, how are you going to genuinely love yourself? I have so much things coming at me on a daily basis, from psychological warfare, all this witchcraft, all this black magic, all this stuff that to me sounds so childish and silly to even say. But people really believe in this stuff. People really believe that if they do certain things when the moon is full, that certain things will happen to other people. I'm thinking, why don't you use that power to better yourself? Why are you trying to do things to other people to receive things that you consider to be a blessing? Why not just use that power to get the blessing directly? Because it's not real. It's not real. Are we going in Mother Nature and rubbing our feet in the grass? Are we doing our best to try to eat as healthy as possible? Are we doing our best to stay hydrated? Are we meditating and keeping our mind clear? Are we really taking evaluation and inventory of our lives? Be like, okay, it's been 12 months. Where am I at in life right now? How many books have I read? Reading books is like going to the gym for the brain. You gotta read. Technology is dumbing us down so that artificial intelligence can come through, and to say artificial is actually more official than those who should be official, because it's like, yo, why do I need somebody who gets tired and got mental issues and gets upset easily when I can just hire artificial intelligence to do the job? They ain't got no emotions, they ain't got no feelings, they ain't got to take no lunch breaks. They can just get the job done. Think about what, and this is another thing that I have to say. People always talk about people are in different places in life. People are in different places. You know, we're not all in the same season. When that pandemic hit, did it care where you was at in life? Did that pandemic care about what you was going through or dealing with? Did it care about how much money you had in the bank? It did not care. When that pandemic hit, it hit everybody on all levels. I'm telling you right now, there are things that are getting ready to come on this planet that don't care about who you think you are, what you got in the bank. It don't care how you feel. It don't care about your marriage or your relationship. It don't care about your children. It's going to test your faith. It's going to test the reality of what were you doing when everything seemed to be calm and cool and collective and relaxed. What were you doing? Were you fasting and praying? Were you seeking something greater than yourself? I always tell people, are you a Muslim? You believe in Allah? You believe in Buddha? Whatever you believe in, it should be from the basis of unconditional agape love. I don't care what you believe in, as long as it comes from the source of love, because everything that everyone believes in is from a personal space. That's your business. But when we connect, there should be an exchange of love. Teach me about what you believe in, but it should be from a space of love. This ain't no competition. This ain't no debate. This ain't nobody trying to convince nobody of what's right and what's wrong. I don't eat from the tree of good and evil. I eat from the tree of life. And that's what we have to begin to eat from, the tree of life. What is the tree of life? Being in the sun, being in Mother Nature, loving on somebody. Somebody want to throw hate at you? Dodge it like the Matrix. I'm going to love you back because love is my nature. Love is not what I do. It's who I am. What is your nature? We have to understand frequencies, vibrations, sound waves, colors, images, our DNA, RNA, cells, central nervous system, vagus nerves, pineal gland, pituitary gland, our cerebral cortex. We have to understand who we don't even know who we are. That's like driving a car and you don't know nothing about it. All you do is just start it and just start driving. You don't know how the radio work. You don't know how the engine work. You don't know what kind of gas it take. You don't know how the seats go back and forth. You just end it driving in, then you wear it out and it breaks down. And you're like, what happened? You didn't take care of it. We don't understand how this physical body works, man. There's times where I ask people, is both of your nostrils even clear? Because you know, this nostril controls this side. This nostril, you're breathing through your nostrils is different than you're breathing through your mouth. We don't understand nothing about ourselves, and yet these are the most powerful things. Why do you think the world does everything that it possibly can to keep us distracted? Because life is very simple. The world makes it difficult. Life and the world are two different things. Life is very simplistic. Be ye still. When you're on a plane and there's some tragedies, what's the first thing they give you? Oxygen to relax you. And what is the first thing they tell you? Don't focus on nobody else. When your oxygen tank come, put it on your face first and calm. When you're on a plane and there's some type of tragedy, what's the first thing they give you? Oxygen. Breathe. When you're dealing with different emotions, what's the first thing that changes? Your breathing. When you're angry, when you're relaxed, when you're sleeping, when you're awake and you're consciously aware, a lot of times we're not even consciously aware of our breathing. This is why the word of God talks about gossiping, backbiting, speaking ill will. When you're talking evil and you speaking evil, you're not even concentrating on your breathing. People who speak negative thoughts and negative words, their breathing is not at a high level. But when you speak words of life and of love, your breathe, it's like the breath of life. Are we even drinking living water? Everything I'm speaking about right now, it's not going in a circle. It's all about the difference between life and death, because that's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with good or evil. People, the world wants us to keep thinking we're dealing with good or evil. I'm not doing evil things. I'm good. Or I'm doing evil things in secret, but in openly, I'm going to present myself to be as good. And how dare you judge me because I'm showing you good, but I know what I'm doing is evil in secret. Then there are people who are doing good in secret. They're doing good openly, and they think that, oh, because I'm doing good, I'm good. Nah, it's about life or death, because you could be doing good things, but that don't mean that overall it has to do with life. It's about life. And life is a journey. It's a process. I cannot sit here and tell you what life is. I can only tell you that an organic apple has life in it. A newborn baby has life in it. If we can hug one another and love one another openly, and then in secret still love one another and pray for one another, that's life. If you can see somebody going through something and you think no evil, feel no evil, harbor nothing in your heart against that person, and even if you can't give something, man, you're thinking a positive thought towards that person because that could be me. Technically, that is me. I don't wish nothing upon somebody I wouldn't want upon myself. We live in a world to where technology has caused a distance between us. We live in a world to where we can't even look in the mirror and be honest with ourselves. We live in a world to where people want to present themselves as something instead of someone that comes forth out of what we are. We are single cell organisms connected in the spirit realm as one. We are atoms and cells and frequencies and vibrations and sounds. We are thoughts and image. We are so, if we took time to really just to feel ourselves, we would realize whatever created us is a genius, bro. There are people who worship iPhones and cars, bro, and those are great creations. But someone created that. And who created the someone who created that, that gave them the ability to create that? Because the same person that created that car or that phone or built that house has a heartbeat. They breathe. They have a brain. They have hands and arms and all that. Who created that? Who created the space in my fingers so that I can bend them? Look at the little wrinkles in your fingers. Who did? That's genius, bro. My hands just could be stuck like this the whole time. But somebody said, nah, put a little extra skin right there so you can bend them. Who did that? Who gave my hair the ability to grow? Who did that? Who gave me the ability to speak, to transmute frequency and tone through words you can't see? Another person can hear it and interpret it and translate it and understand it. That's why I never try to speak from this I'm articulate and let me speak on some high, man. I try to keep it simple because everything comes in a seed form. A sperm turns into a human being. Apple seed turns into an apple tree. Everything starts simplistically, and out of the simplicity comes complexity. If you don't understand the simple, you'll never understand the complex. I don't care about, I say, God, break it down to me simple. Make it plain. Treat me like I'm stupid because I ain't trying to use my mind to figure nothing out. Because in my mind, it already is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be because it already was. So what is it? Just reveal it to me. Whatever I have to go through to understand the simplest form so that I can apply it to my life and get the complex results. You give me a seed. You plant it in the dirt. You water it. Give it sunlight. Be patient. Protect it from the crows. It grows. The complexity is the growth. That has nothing to do with me. My job is to do the process of the simplistic part and let God do the complex. We making life way too complicated. Way too complicated. And we have to stop doing that. We have to simplify things, man. We have to be able to have conversations with people without it being a job interview. I genuinely want to get to know you. I'm not going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. I'm just going to talk to you. I'm just going to vibe with you. I'm going to acknowledge you. I see every time I see you, you got on green or purple. That must be your favorite color, huh? I see we got to get back in tune because I'm telling you, artificial technology is about to take over to where people are going to feel more comfortable pouring their heart out to artificial intelligence. People are going to feel more comfortable being intimate and having sexual encounters with artificial technology than actual real people. I'm telling you, man, we gotta wake up, bro. But it's always out of love because who am I don't have time to judge nobody. That's a full-time job, man. I don't have time to judge. I don't. I don't look at a person and I'm cool off that, man. I assess, I observe, I discern, but I never judge. Hell no. Nah. That's the last thing we should do. I always say, focus on who you are, what you are, why you are, where you are, right? And allow the complexities of what God has created outside of all of the simplistic parts that you have control over. Let God take over that, man. I'm praying for these fake ass churches, man. I don't even mean to say it like that, but a lot of people are being deceived, man, because I really wish that a lot more people would invest time into what we call the word of God. Not from a religious standpoint, man. Nah, if we go to college and read all these books that these professors wrote and we believe in it and we suffer for it, we got student loan debts to get that piece of paper. I don't understand why people don't take a chance and a step of faith to say, man, I'm going to just read it. I ain't claiming nothing. I'm just going to read. I'm telling you, as I sit here right now, they got the chemtrails on the sky. It's all good, man. The government knows it. I love y'all, man. Everything that could be possibly done against you is actually working in your favor. It's just your perception of it, man. It's always about life and how you see the world, how you see life. That's what it comes down to. Your perception, man. Keep your mind clear and focused. Use the voice inside your mind to program your subconscious mind. Remember, it only takes 30 to 40 days to develop a habit. After you do something for 30 to 40 days, it starts to become second nature. So if you do the same thing within yourself, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am gifted, I am talented, I'm full of life and life more abundantly. I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am gifted, I am talented, I'm more than a conqueror. I'm gifted, I'm talented, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am gifted, I am talented, I am wealthy, I am healthy. But you using the voice inside your head as well as this voice, and your actions are lining up to that no matter what's coming against you. I'm telling you right now, you begin to see the manifestations of it. You begin to see the realities of what's real and what's not, man. And you really realize that ain't nothing coming up against you. It's what's inside of you that needs to come out of you, and something's coming up against you to activate what's in you that shouldn't be in you so you can get it out so that what's real can come forth, man. Because life is temporary, bro. Life is temporary. This realm is, we don't have time. Time is an illusion. It is a calculator system. It is a marking standpoint so we can try to figure out, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but Monday through Sunday don't even exist. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock don't even exist. Those are just markers so we can keep track and analyze and say, okay, man, last Monday I said I was going to do this and I didn't do it, man. Shame on me. That's all it's for. It's about eternity. And eternity is invading, bro. Time is speeding up. I remember watching movies in the 90s and it was like, in the future, 2017. We in 2023 now. I remember watching movies in the 90s and it was like in the year 2020 and we like, damn, 2020, we in 2023 right now. We been in the future. We was in the future when we was in the past. We cannot allow the world that we don't see dictate what we think the future is. When the iPhone came out, I was like, oh God, new technology, the world has changed. Man, they been had that technology. They just releasing it to us. What's really going on? What's really going on? Because I'll be looking at planes in the sky and I'm like, if that heavy ass plane can be built by a man that can fly in the sky, why can't I fly? I be seeing these little birds just take off and fly. I'm like, yo, I gotta have some type of powers and abilities that's beyond me just doing whatever somebody else tell me to do, feeling how somebody else tell me to feel. But you gotta be focused, man. You gotta be clean and sober minded, man. I always tell people, man, you gotta give your body a break from these chemicals. You gotta give your body a break. You have to. You didn't come out the womb smoking weed. You didn't come out the womb drinking. You didn't come out the womb masturbating. You didn't come out the womb gossiping and backbiting and stuff. You came out the womb exploring and playing and growing and learning and evolving naturally. We got to get back to that childlike state. But all that childhood trauma, we got to get over that. People, grown ass adults, taking out their problems on other people that they still dealing with their parents. Man, you better grow up, because when technology starts to come forth in a real way, technology don't have feelings or emotions. These other higher entities and beings don't operate from a humanistic emotions and feelings and mercy and grace. That's why I thank God. This is how you know that there's a real living God, because everybody has to be honest with themselves and say, we've done things that we know we shouldn't have did, that it should have been a wrap for us, and we still here breathing and talking and living and smiling and working. People wake up, fill out applications, go to a job interview, get the job, happy and excited. 6 months later, I hate this job, man. I'm tired of working. Then they see somebody else who made a different choice that may be making more money, and they mad at that person. This is why artificial technology is taking over, bro. And you know what's crazy? Artificial technology, they're gonna be able to charge taxes. So artificial technology is going to be no different than a person working, to where they're going to be getting paid and they're going to be paying taxes, but it's artificial technology. Bro, we got to wake up to the world we live in, bro. We have to wake up to the world we live in. This is why I'm on a mission right now to wake people up, bro. You know, there's a lot of people talking about the chosen ones. Man, I be talking to the people who think that I'm their enemy. The people who wake up and think they gonna cast a spell or do something spooky. I'm like, I'm talking to you because once artificial technology comes through, what you gonna do? Cast a spell on Terminator? What you gonna do? Get angry and upset? You gonna stand out with signs protesting against technology? Bro, we brought this on ourselves. Cryptocurrency is coming in. The dollar is devaluing. Because there ain't going to be no the dollar. The dollar only had value because our faith in it. At one point in time, it was backed up by gold and silver. Most people don't even know what Federal Reserve notes are made out of. Trust me, I'm not all over the place. I'm separating life and death from good and evil. Most people don't even know what we call money. Yeah, getting money. Get the money. It's not money. We don't make money. The Federal Reserve System and their banks make money. We are to manifest and to generate a certain level of energy that attracts what is needed. It's about transmutation. People don't even know what Federal Reserve notes are made out of. It's made out of 75% cotton and 25% linen. Money is not made out of paper or trees. It's made out of cotton and linen. The same cotton that our ancestors picked is the same. Money is just paper. Nah. But the reason why it's losing its value is because other countries have more of our dollar than we do. Man, we got to wake up. We got to get back to the place to where I'm a marketing specialist. I do graphic design. I'm a web designer. I'm a samurai with technology, man. I'm a b-boy by nature. I break dance. I love to dance. That is a passion. I'm a web developer. I'm gonna tell you right now, music. I'm a DJ and a dancer. That's my passion. I love to dance and I love DJing. And I'm far from the jack of all trades because I'm a Gemini, so I'm creative by nature. I love to create. I love to inspire. I love to motivate. I love to change the frequency to something that is more powerful and positive, so a person can, for a brief second, you came to this party dealing with something. But as soon as you got on the dance floor and I started mixing that certain mix, you just started jamming and grooving and you forgot about something and something clicked and you said, wait a minute, why am I acting like a little beezy? Why am I over here upset? And you don't leave the party just thinking about the party like, yeah, that was a dope party. You leave the party like, man, I want to feel this way all the time without having a drink, without having a party and socialize. I want to be able to sit in a room or sit outside in nature and just feel good. I don't want to have to drink or smoke or have sex or have a conversation. I want to be able to sit in stillness and quietness and feel good. To be or not to be. I'm telling you, Shakespeare gave us the greatest question. He said, to be or not to be, that's the question. Most people are figuring out to do or not to do. Got to get to the bag. What am I going to do today? What am I going to wear? Came out the womb butt ass naked. A baby runs around butt ass naked, not even knowing he naked. All of a sudden, we worried about what we gonna wear, what we driving, how much money we got. What we worried about stuff, bro, that is not even like as real as we think it is. And if you really wanted that, like if people really wanted to live a successful and prosperous life, bro, just evolve, like grow and learn, become valuable. Because technology is artificial intelligence is killing the game right now, bro. There are two people on here watching me. I can't even see you, and you can see me. How beautiful is that? And it says in the word, where two or more touch and agree. I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm not over here yipping and yapping, and I just wanted to record a video, whether it was somebody on here or not. Because as long as I can see myself, I have to speak to myself. When I'm speaking, I got to talk to my subconscious mind and remind myself, nigga, don't fall. Oh man, look at that chick over there. Woo, looking thick as hell, boy. You better stay focused, stay motivated. Oh my God, look how good she looks. Stay focused, stay motivated, bro. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how hard it is to you become more lustful when you practice semen retention. Oh, you feel everything. When you do the right thing, you feel everything. Like, oh my God, bro. When you sacrifice, you want all the I want all the clothes, all the shoes, all the watches, all the money. Because you got so much energy, bro. The game changes when you just say, yo, let me focus on what's important. My breathing, how much water did I drink today? You know, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's anybody y'all got beef with, bro, let that go. Go to your mom and your dad. If your mom and your dad are not alive or you're not I grew up in foster care. I lost my mom to crack cocaine. My dad is an immigrant from Cuba. I don't even know what he looked like. I grew up in foster home, group homes. And the one thing I always said, man, although I never had my parents, I'm not gonna hold nothing against them. That's just the path that I had to walk. I'm not gonna be walking around treating other people foul because of what I didn't have. Hell nah. See, in my mind, your parents is my parents. Your parents is my parents. And it allowed me to put a greater obligation on God. Like, look, player, you're not going to have me on this earth going through hell with no support and not allowing me to have the natural support everybody should have, you know? But there ain't no excuses. Go to your parents and be like, yo, I ain't trying to judge or I just need to get something off my heart. There's a lot of things growing up and I just want to, so I can be free. But I love you. You know, people need to really sit down and just really start confessing what's really going on, but not doing it from a place of hate and anger and hurt. Do it from a place of being healed already. Because the first step to healing is to acknowledge the things that you've done. What have I done? I look in the mirror all the time and look at how I could better myself. I look at the things I've done wrong to people, what the choices that I've made. I'm not sitting around. I'm not going to allow anybody to dictate my forward movement by, oh man, this person did this and I would be here if that person didn't do that. And man, I've been through this, and I don't focus on what I've been through. I focus on the fact that I made it out of it, because I could have been gone, could have been dead, could have been strung out, could have been out of my mind to where I'm not even making no sense right now. I know I'm making sense because it's from a place of love. And even if a person didn't understand what I was saying, you can at least feel the energy behind it. That's what's important. The energy behind what we say, why we saying it. Because there's a lot of people that want to jump on the phone just to get attention. I'm cool off that, because attention is not always a good thing. Being great at something is not always a good thing. Greatness attracts negativity. Attention can destroy your life. I spend the majority of my time in just to myself. Peace, man. I stay in peace. I need to protect my energetic field. I need to protect my mind. I can't be allowing other people to inject their thoughts and their images and their energy into. I ain't got time for that, man. Because you never know who God will bring across your path to where they just needed to hear one thing that changed everything. And then they do something that can change a whole multitude of people. A wise man once told me, you may not be the person that changes a million people's lives, but you may change that one person who changes a million people's lives. I count myself to be nothing, man. Humility and meekness, and whatever's inspired for me to do, I already know it's going to be a reflection of life. Being authentic. I think the worst thing to do is to pretend like you're happy when you really can be. The worst thing is to make choices in secret that you know are not right. Therefore, you got to put on this fake facade like everything is okay. Oh, it's not okay. It's okay for it not to be okay, but it's not okay for you to walk around like that is the way it's supposed to be. Nah. It's possible to be happy. It's possible to experience joy. It's possible to be loved and to be successful in position and established. But we got to be genuine with ourselves. We got to be honest with ourselves. So I'm gonna close it out, man. I didn't even expect it. Oh man, we almost to 40 minutes, man. Whoever you are that's on there right now, man, blessings to you. I speak life and life more abundantly over you right now. I pray over you. I pray over your family. This is not about religion. I am not religious. I am a disciple. So when I speak from love and experience and wanting the best for everyone, man. Even those who may not even like me, I wish the best for them, because the only reason why they don't like me is because there's something that they don't like about themselves. But if you focus on somebody that you don't like, that shows you that there must be something about them that you do like, and you hate the fact that that may not be a part of who you are. But yet, if you let go of certain things and connect in a real way, we can both share the same energy of love. Blessings to you, peace and harmony to you, joy, new seasons, new beginnings, evolve. Peace and love. Whoever you are, that one person right there who's stuck in there, man, love, peace, and joy. You got this. I believe in you. This is the Don Rodriguez experience. I didn't tell nobody what kind of experience it was going to be, but you know, it's an experience nonetheless. Check this out. Sometimes life will try to get the best of you. It's like walking in the dark. It's hard to see your way through. Hearing voices in your head telling you to give up on life, man, that's a lie. So I'm going to give you the truth. Hey, yo, we need to stop fronting, pretending on the surface that is perfect. Inside, we hurting, searching for true purpose. Is it worth it to throw away your dreams for drugs, running around and having sex with anyone, thinking that you having fun? Take the life of another or yourself just to call yourself a thug? The peace and the love and the joy. I'm like, where is the love? Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just giving you the truth. It's up to you what you gonna do with it. We gotta stop keeping. We gotta start keeping it real and stop living like a counterfeit. See, life's a test that we all do take, and to get your life back on track, it ain't never too late. Let's celebrate, cause for now it's gonna be okay. I know it's hard, boo. All the things you might have been through. Raped or molested, abused mentally too, in and out relationships. The world got you so confused. So when it comes to good things, the opposite you always choose. Social media and TV, it got you twisted. You feeling like you're not good enough, like something is missing. So you dress for less just to get more attention and use your body as bait. And for men, you be fishing. Listen, you're the greatest creation ever created. A queen, a man couldn't be a king without you. See, you ain't got to go through what you've been through. You can live a new life. All you got to do is choose to love yourself, respect yourself. When you do that, you receive it from everyone else to get your life on track. It ain't never too late. Let's celebrate, because for now, it's going to be okay. Hey, peace and love, man. Don Rodriguez. Love y'all. This is my second live, man. We doing this, y'all? Nah, I love y'all for real. Whoever you are, you got this. I got you.